Hey guys, what's up? Alex here from Rising Sun Customs. Just want to show you this quick video on how to polish aluminum, and it's going to be a small piece I'm going to polish for you here. This is the one of the side covers of the top rocker. The top rocker covers basically. They're just pretty much aesthetic. They don't really do anything, but off of the GS 550 here that I'm working on. But yeah, so as you can see, this one's pretty dull. You can't really see well. When I do polishing on aluminum, I like to do what's called the mirror test. Now, the mirror test is kind of like if I can see my reflection nicely in the aluminum, then I know it's nicely polished. But as you can see my hand a little bit. You really can't see much more than that. It's hard to see through it because it's pretty dull, but it's got a lot of tarnish on it. But on this polish piece that I just did just before, you can see there's the phone. You can see the lens of the phone. You can see, where the flash is. You can see my hand pretty clear and everything. So that's the nice thing about polishing aluminum is you can get that nice mirror finish. And this is going to need, some final buffing, some waxing and stuff like that just to make it nice. I'll use some metal or aluminum polish. But anyway, well, let me show you how I do this. And it's going to be a multi-step process. Now this video is going to be real time, no editing whatsoever. But I really don't think I need to edit it because it's going to be a pretty quick video. So I'm going to put the piece of aluminum that I'm going to be working on right now, I'm going to put it inside my vise. I do need some jaws, some soft jaws for the vise here. So sorry for the bad camera work, but just trying to get this piece in here. There we go. So there's the aluminum piece inside there, inside the jaws of the vise. Now, what I'm using here to do the initial step, before I start my polishing, I want to take all this tarnish off. I want all this surface tarnish and all that stuff to go away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this ball, which is basically 3M kind of material, abrasive material, and it's in ball form. So it's nice. You put it to the drill, and it'll go right on there. So just have to make sure it doesn't get loose on me. There we go. But as we, as we're tightening it, as we're buffing this, doing a first buff on this aluminum piece, it won't come loose at all. So, anyway, what I like to use with this is some engine degreaser, just as like a lubricant, basically during the initial, buffing step. So. There you go. Nice little squirt. So now I'm going to take the wheel, the buffing pad, and I'm going to apply it right to the aluminum piece. And you'll see the difference already. What all these scratches are, all this tarnish is going to come off basically. So here we go. Just light pressure. I set the gun speed to 2, which is the higher speed, because I want to be able to take this off pretty quick. So anyway, right now I'm just applying the buffing wheel to the piece of aluminum here. I'm going to do this for about a minute, not longer than that. It really doesn't need to be, you can already see it's getting pretty clean. So there you go. So as you can see, look at that, all that tarnish is just gone. And I know this is kind of an aggressive way to do it, but it's going to be fast and it's going to be easy. This is going to be the fast and easy way to clean aluminum. You can do this with aluminum engine covers like this guy here. Look how tarnished this is. This I can get to polish up nice and clean if I just put a little elbow grease into it. But this is going to be the quick way to do it, And right now, again, I'm just applying too much pressure to it. And you don't want to let the especially when you're using a vise like this, you don't want to let the drill catch the pad catch into this vise, because you'll see what happens is it just will roll the pad right in there. So don't make that mistake, because could end in disaster. Anyway, there you go. So that's pretty good. I think that'll work. So now we're gonna loosen the jaws a little bit. Actually, you know what? We don't have to, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the sides of the cover here. Sorry again for the bad camera work, guys. I have to get one of those chest cams. Anyway, here you go. It's the same thing. Just nice and easy. You don't have to go crazy with it. Side to side. Nice like that. Got a moth in here now. That's lovely. Decided to crash the potty. Alright. There you go. So there's your side, nice and clean. There's your top, nice and clean. Now let's take it out of the vise. Flip it around. Tighten it back up. And now do the other side. I gotta use soft jaws for this because I gotta get soft jaws for this vise because for the aluminum is pretty soft. Don't forget, aluminum is a soft metal, so when you're working with it, don't use anything too aggressive. Don't use anything too, like, you know what I mean? Don't use anything crazy because it will damage the aluminum. If you use really high grit like sandpaper and stuff, it'll just gouge the aluminum like nothing. You know, it's not like hardened steel or anything like that. It's pretty soft, so. Just be careful when you're working with it, you know. You can see again, I'm getting in there nice and tight on the side. Using my vise as kind of like a guide. Again, don't go too far up or too far down, because it'll just, like you see, it'll carry that drill over, so just be careful with that. Do the top again a little bit. There we go. Alright. There, so now that I got my surface pretty clean, now I'm going to bring it over to the buffing wheel. So, I still got this part to do. This little section here. And this little section here. But it's pretty clean. It's not too bad. So, like I said, I want to keep this video kind of short. So, just putting on my gloves here. And you'll see why in a second. Excuse me. Oh, old shepherd's pie again. Alright. Alright, here we go. This is the buffing wheel. So this is a Central Machinery unit from Harbor Freight. It's worked good for me for the past couple years. These are nice buffing wheels, so I think they work pretty well. So you're going to use this compound. This is a black polishing compound, which is like a high grit compound. So, and this is your high grit wheel. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the compound and kind of just feed it into the wheel a little bit, just a little bit of material. That's all you need. See the groove I made right there? You're just kind of feed that right into the wheel, just like that. Give it a little bit of material, right? So now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our piece that we did our initial grinding over there on. Now this is going to be a little difficult for me to do this one-handed, so I'm just going to show you guys how to do the top. So we'll just do that because, like I said, it's going to be hard for me to hold this with one hand. And the reason why I'm wearing the glove is because this will get hot. This piece will get hot as you're buffing on it. So just be careful that you don't burn your hand. And you don't have to go crazy with it. Just, again, just kind of like go over it nicely and, you know, spend maybe like a couple minutes on it. A minute, maybe 2 minutes. It's already getting warm. I can feel it. So yeah, again, don't go too crazy with it, but alright. As you can see, it's already getting shinier. See that little section right there? So I'm going to keep going at it. A little bit more. I just want to get as much of it as I can. Here we go. There we go. Nice. So now, what we're going to do, now that that's nice and getting shiny on us. Now again, you got to spend a little more time doing this. I mean, you know, I'm just showing you kind of the quick and dirty way of doing this. Is just for the sake of the video, pretty much. But, you know, spend more time on this. Feel free. Just keep polishing it until it looks good to you. Don't go by my guidelines or whatever. So, and now what you're going to do is you're going to do final polishing on this. So, final polishing is basically going to be the same kind of a thing where you're using a we're using this compound, and this is final polishing compound, the white stuff here. And again, same thing, just feed it right into the wheel, like that. Take your piece, if you can grab it, and again, do the same thing, just back and forth, nicely. Oh. Okay, now, this wheel, this polishing wheel is kind of loose, so yeah, I meant to do that, and I don't know where my piece went now. Sorry guys, give me a second. I lost my work piece here. Oh, there it is, all the way over there. That's great, isn't it? Alright, sorry about that. Okay, let's try this again. So, yeah, whatever you do when you're polishing this stuff like this, don't feed it. See what happens, like when I give it like that? It's going to grab it like so quick. So hold on to it sturdily. Like give it a nice like grip, you know? And make sure you're doing it on the part of the wheel that's about here. So I'm going to show you an angle shot. So you don't want to do it on the bottom of the wheel because it's going to start grabbing it at that point. You want to do it like right up here. Don't do it up here at this part of the wheel because it will grab. See, like if I put my finger on there, it'll just grab my finger and I'll friggin' spin it around. Be careful with that. Don't do it on a section where it's going to grab, you know. So just keep going at it with the final polishing. Again, same thing with the initial polishing. With the black polishing material. Alright, there you go. So, let's do this again. Mirror test. Let's go over to the workbench where there's more light. So again, it's not perfect. I still have some work to do on this. But as you can see, there's my reflection right there. There's my glove. So you can see already you're getting a good reflection. There's my camera, my cell phone. You can kind of see it already. So I still got work to do to this to you know, polish it and everything. But you can already see a difference from what it was. And this was already like 13 minutes. So for a piece like this, you're probably going to spend about 20 minutes roughly doing it. I know it's a long time. Look, polishing aluminum is a pain in the ass. It really is. I'm not going to lie. It takes a long time. But the end result is amazing, as you can see with this piece that I did. I spent about 15-20 minutes on this piece. And it came out pretty good. I still got to do some, you know, like buffing on it, I think, a little bit. But it came out pretty nice. But, I mean, look what you start with, you know. I mean, let me get another one of these pieces out. Look how dull you're starting, like with this piece. And look how shiny you're winding up with that piece, you know. See that? There's actually like a difference. See, like, again, mirror test, you know. No reflection. Reflection. There's my cell phone. You can see it. No reflection. Reflection. That's the mirror test. So, anyway, that's how I go by it. But anyway, you guys have your own methods, obviously. So, but yep, that's about it. Guys, if you have any other questions about this video, please do not hesitate to ask me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Subscribe to the channel, Rising Sun Customs. Feel free to click the notification bell. I got more videos coming up, of course. A lot more videos and with more instructions. And pretty soon I'm going to be starting a motorcycle vlog where I do rides and stuff. I got to set up some cameras for that and everything, so got to get that going. But yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Again, Aluminum polishing, pretty easy, but a pain in the ass. But just keep at it, and you'll get good at it. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you guys next time. Keep the sticky side down, shiny side up. See you later.